Welcome to the Prophouse. For this popsicle, we are using 2-inch insulation foam board from Home Depot. We're going to start off by measuring how big we want everything to be. That's where those math skills come into play. I know. But yeah, I always use my big T. It helps me create straight lines for bigger projects. You want to make sure that everything is nice and even. You'll notice throughout my videos that I use both the hot knife and the jigsaw sometimes when cutting. The hot knife is easier to cut with, but it does melt the line sometimes. For example, here you could see where it melted it just a bit. And the other side I cut with the jigsaw. Your back piece should be identical to the front, so just trace it. Next, I use a 4x8 sheet of wood from Lowe's. Home Depot has it as well. I'm cutting the inside for both front and back, the sides, the top, and the remaining piece would be the popsicle stick. After all my trial and error, I found that great stuff works best for gluing. Next, we will attach the sides and make sure to trim off anything that you don't need. I just use duct tape to help everything stay together while it dries. Honestly, it's best to use painter's tape for this so that the duct tape doesn't pull off any wood. Let it sit overnight to dry and remove the tape. For the top 3D piece, I've taken one of the cut pieces from earlier to repurpose. We can cut off any extra that we don't need. Again, I'm using the hot knife. It's just so easy. Cuts like butter. I like to think that I have a pretty good eye, so I freehand this. You just want to find your center point and work your way around. And of course, I use my handy dandy jigsaw to cut. For this, you want to find your center point on both the stick and the top piece. You want to measure the width of the stick and trace it onto your top piece. Cut out the indentation so that the stick can slide right in. My favorite part, let's sand this baby down. This part is definitely optional, but I did freehand this puddle. It gives it more of a 3D effect. I love it when things look real. Cut to your liking. Side note, a lot of the times with hot knives, it gives off smoke, so make sure that you are in a well-ventilated area or wearing a mask for protection. Here I'm just carving into the foam to give it more of a realistic look. Next, I sand it down for a smoother finish. Now it's time for paint. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed looking at this video, want more tutorials, please like and subscribe.